we started thinking about, you know, are we just a greenhouse? Are we a greenhouse garden? We were interested in setting ourselves apart technologically by integrating some of these technical aspects of growing that extend your seasons into the shoulders. So there's a zone that exists underneath the snow, between the snow and the ground. It's called the subnivean zone. Lots of, for example, voles and moles move through that subnivean zone. When you're watching wolves or coyotes hunt and they're shoving their nose down into the snow, that's what they're doing, is accessing the subnivean zone in order to pull food out of there. So that subnivean zone stays very active throughout the winter, and I like to think that we're the same as food producers. We're activating generally inaccessible area of the grow year. We're accessing that using technology. So we've decided to call our farm Subnivean Farm. We hope that when Subnivean Farm reaches its kind of peak on our quarter acre that we have fenced, that we'll be able to template the design somewhat and say, hey, at Subnivean Farm, we're in USDA Zone 3, which is 110 frost-free days a year. We're growing X amount of thousands of pounds of food, which I predict we'll be able to get to. And then we can say to other community groups, or other schools in our own community, of course, or communities all around, that you can also build a system like this in your particular zone, deploy these technologies that we deploy, and you can produce up to thousands of pounds of food for your community at the same time. And then we have the opportunity to extend all the things that we use this farm for. So of course we're food producers, but we're also community members. We're also doing therapeutic work with really complex kids. Gardening is a regulating activity for the kids, and the staff and the kids are benefiting from having these systems opened up to them throughout the school year. At Subnivean Farm, looking forward, we're really excited to take on some new projects. This year we're putting in a rather sizable pond, putting a new outdoor kitchen and production area on the north side of the greenhouse. There's an new outdoor classroom space going in alongside of the greenhouse. We've expanded outside the fence. We have a therapeutic labyrinth that the kids can walk. There's a food forest built around the labyrinth. And also coming this fall, this is fall of 2023, we're building a permaculture orchard on the east side of the school. We started with the passive solar greenhouse, and that was our lift-off point for everything that you see now outside the walls.